Hey guys, hope you're having a great weekend. I want to go over our install that will start on phase two on Monday. I think you guys have done a great job with phase one. Not that we put that aside and not continue to improve on the things we worked on in phase one, but we just move forward in the run game and add a couple new formations, and I want to go over those now. Take time to watch this before you come to our meeting on Monday or and certainly before you step on the field on Monday, so you know exactly what we're installing and working on. And just don't watch it once. And do me a favor, hit the like button when you watch it, just so I know how many of you have taken time to watch it. Okay, because I don't keep stats, and that's just an easy way for me to see it. But this video will be right here on YouTube on my YouTube channel. Also, there's a lot of other stuff on here that you guys can look at to get better, and that's what we want to do. We want to be smarter, better football players. Okay. All right. So in phase two, we're going to start talking about different formations, and we try to make everything as simple as possible. I'll talk about a quick change coming up in the way we call our passes, just so you guys are getting to your spot and where you need to be quicker and being more certain about what you're doing. Okay, because we're not necessarily a up tempo team, but we're a no huddle team, and we want to uh, when we take advantage of it, get on top of a team and maybe run a quick play here and there. And we got to know what we're doing in order to do that. Okay. All right. So this first formation that we're installing, we'll look at it right. Right is talking to the Y, the tight end. Okay. And so it's real simple. Everybody else lines up off of the tight end, including the running back. Okay. So when we say right, tight end goes to the right. The Z is going to be to the right. And just to let you know, we are scrapping the traveling that you guys are doing. Okay. Coach want to see us have less running and take less time to set up. So X and Z until further notice. X is on the left, Z is on the right. Okay. And so you guys stay the same and we'll change everything in here accordingly. And you guys don't have to run all the way across the field to get lined up. So that was a change that we made coming out of our coaches meeting. Okay. All right, so this is right. Y and the Z together here. F is to the opposite side. That's our third receiver in this package, tight end, and three receivers, one back. And we call this 11 personnel because it's one back and one tight end. So that's where the 1-1 comes from to give you 11. And I know some of you older heads know that, but this is going to the JV as well. So they need to get up to speed on what we're doing. Okay. All right. So where my controls at? Oh, way up in the corner. Okay. I hope this changes pages. Yes. Okay. It's so small. Can I get that bigger? A lot of this stuff on this new system I'm learning as I go. Okay, everything gets smaller. All right. So I'm gonna have to live with that. Here the controls. All right, let me get everything up there. So I gotta go a little bit smaller. Okay, there we go. I can barely see them. Sorry about the delay. Okay, so here's left. Here again, tight end to the left. Y, you stay the same. F, you flip field. And Z, you stay where you are. Okay, I talked about the running back. Okay, when we're in our formations, okay, on is understood. Okay, we don't call it, but it's understood that you are on. Okay, that means you go to our run strength, to the strength. Okay, and to the strength is determined by the Y in this scenario. Okay, all right. Now you're going to see a flip here when I change formation, but on is understood. Okay, all right. And if we were to tell the back to go off, you would move to this side. Okay, you'd be right here. Okay, that's off. Okay, the other way we tell you to line up, understood, is river and lake. Okay. So in this formation right now, okay, you are lake. So that's to the left of the quarterback, 2 yards over, 2 yards back. Okay. And realize that this stuff not drawn to scale. I'm just learning this new uh, field format and getting these plays up here. So it may not look totally to scale. Okay. All right. One other thing, F, when you are lining up, make sure that you cheat as close to possible as the line at the line of scrimmage in the base. Now, obviously, if we're running something and you need to go orbit, you could take a step back and get there quicker. Okay, that'd be F orbit. All right. And we'll talk about motions next week. All right. This week, just get everything down with the base. Okay. All right. So next formation is rock. Okay. Notice you're getting the R's and the L's. Okay. So rock is tight end right along with the F and the Z. Okay. So remember, if we were in right, the F would be here. When we say rock, the F comes over here and lines up to the Z. And let me talk about the alignments again. Okay, remember, top of the numbers, bottom of the numbers. Okay. All right. If you're to the in the middle of the field to the wide side, you can go maximum to the top of the numbers. Okay. Obviously, if you're in the boundary, you need more space, you can go to the bottom of the numbers. Okay. We never line up any closer to the sideline. I don't care how many of y'all over there, than the bottom of the numbers. And you young guys, you know why that's the bottom of the numbers, okay? And the top of the numbers, why it's written on the field like that. So people to that sideline in the stands can, in the press box, can look down and say he's at the 20, the 30, the 10, whatever. Okay. As a joke, I was gonna draw up a field with the 40, 50, and the 60-yard line, but I ain't gonna do that. So anyway, so that's rock. Okay. Next formation is lean. Okay. Now notice Z stays the same. The Y goes to the left. There's your designation, L. Okay. The the F is in the slot and the X is to his normal side. Okay. Now, let me talk about the position of the F. Okay. We want maximum spread between you two guys. Okay. Because if we were lined up against a corner and a safety, we want them to have maximum spread between them. So realize the closer you two get, the closer these two get. And now they're able to better help each other. When we're to that wide side of the field, we don't want these guys to be able to work together. So make sure, and here we go, top of the numbers. I know that's not drawn up perfectly, but close. Okay, and then the F would be on the hash. Okay, the Y is 3 yards, just like in Pro and Plus. You're 3 yards from the tackle. Okay. All in here, you guys are a foot and a half. Okay, foot and a half. All right, foot and a half, and then three. So he is over a little bit. And the reason we do that, I told you most of you guys, is if they have their strong side defensive end trying to sit over top of your inside shoulder, and they have a nose there instead of a tackle who'll be right here, look at the distance between them. Okay. So I want you wise. If the guy's trying to line up on your inside shoulder, ease them out, inch them out, inch them out, inch them out. That way we get that maximum spread. There again, there's certain places in our offense where we like to create spread. And one of them is where we call open B. Okay. And let me tell you what that is. Okay. So there's the nose. He's covering A gap. There's the anchor covering C gap. And look right here. Probably a linebacker sitting there. Okay. Maybe the Mike or the Sam. But that we consider that open B. So now you may understand why the running back is over here to the right, because most of our plays from left to right, he's reading that nose and he's attacking A gap and open B gap. Okay. And we want the defense to figure out, okay, how do we cover up that open B gap? Now, we may see this. We may see the anchor there, tackle here, nose here, and the end here. Okay. Standard formation, 4-3 over. Now here's open B. Okay. And we attack that as well. We got open A gap too, which we love because they got that nose backside. So here again, either way, open A, open B, we want to attack it. And I just want you to understand why we do some of the things that we do. Okay. All right. So here is, I get that all on the screen. Okay. Here is a formation that I really like. I like it because we get trips to this side, and then we get the tight end to this side. So we got a bona fide blocker into the boundary, and then we have our trips to the left. And the formation is right, there again, talking to the tight end, and then over, which talks to, in this case, the Z. Okay, so you would come off of your side and go over. So right, if you want to be correct, it'd be tight end right. If you want the long version of the formation, it'd be tight end right, trips left. Okay, so here again, the easiest way for us to keep less words into it is to talk to a couple guys. Tight end right, Z over. Okay, trips left gets you the trips left. Okay, and here again, if you don't understand it, hey, hit me up on Remind. Send me a text. You guys know I love talking football. All right. But I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot of reasons I like this formation because now the defense is betwixt or between, as I say, because one, we know where our run strength is by the tight end. Okay. All right. Now our passing strength is to the left. Okay. Now in this scenario, for the running back, it's a rule breaker. Okay, because you go away from the run strength. Okay, normally you're to the run strength. Here we go away. And I'm gonna tell you the reason we're doing that because our number one play is to run a game out here and then run a full counter back into the boundary. Okay, that's coming depending on the formation. All right, and that's why I want you here so that the quarterback can take that guy on the end man line of scrimmage and read him. And I'm telling you, this is one of the most functional and effective things that we do is to run to the boundary and have all our games out here 40. We can run 40, 41, 42, 43. We could run snag. We can run a lot of things out of this. Here's snag, okay, and then a go route. So the quarterback could read to that. Um, that will linebacker come off the edge. He pulls, throws right here. Okay, that's snag. We'll get to that in our RPO game. That's coming. Okay. All right. Next formation. So we go left over. Okay. Notice the X comes over here to number 3. And the good news about that is you X's, you get a different look. Okay. You spend all your time out here as the number 1 receiver to the left side. Now you get to come in and play some slot. And anybody who knows me knows what one of my number 1 passes would be out of this formation. It would be smash east, okay, hitch, corner, all right, divide, seam, seam, okay. So now we get to switch you two guys because I like this out of rock and lean. Now we run it out of left over and quarterback. If you get the one high safety look, you read the safety. He can't be right. We score a touchdown. Simple as that. Okay, if you get two high safeties, okay, if you get two high safeties, corner off, go ahead and play smash. And you better commit to throwing that hitch. Okay, one safety, play divide. Two safeties, play smash and live with it. Okay, if that's not there, smash, check down, escape. All right, getting a little ahead of myself, but anyway, just wanted you to know why I love these formations so much. All right, now let's talk about I tell you what, let me stop that here and pick it up on another video because I don't want these to be too long and I want people to go specifically where they need to go. So let's just call that the formation phase two install. I'm gonna stop it here and then come back with the run game install.